I'm tired of running away all the time.
I'm tired of running around. You know how cats sometimes get the zoomies? He's had the zoomies ever since he killed all of his brothers.
I will accept the fair duel with those siblings.
It's very fair to have two siblings duel against.
I mean, they're children.
They are children. Two children does equal one cat that is older than any cat who has ever lived. It's just two brother killers talking and fraternizing, says Van Whitman in chat. Yeah,
Therefore,
exactly.
in 1 week. See you in a week.
Then. Oh, wait, this is him.
Then, in 1 week.
Hard to do the Kermit voice with drama to it. Man, Ninja Turtles got weird on the later seasons, says Kyle in chat. Yes. It'll be a week later. Don't leave me out in the middle of town with no cat juice.
1 week. Since we got to see cheating lovers and cousins that marry.
Then you always will forget if it's already 1 week later. This is bad.
I already noted that it's either going to be the 31st or the 1st.
Yeah.
Whichever comes first.
Luckily, it won't be a week later for me. we can manage more than a week within a stream. And forgets where it is going to happen. It's going to happen in the only place where those two are ever seen. That it would be a challenge to forget.
Not going to happen at the Dombudia.
Also, I don't technically have any reason to be there except that I want to see children die. That's my only reason to actually go. Well, let's look in on Kiss Ass.
Ne, Juubei.
I prefer Juubei rather than hey,
but this
Juubei.
Wasn't an
Yeah. Kiss Ass speaks to me from the next room. Can't even be bothered to speak to me from this room.
What is it?
What?
Yeah. This something. Juubei. The thing is, Juubei.
You know, the other day when you were napping, Juubei, I cut off your tail. What?
I cut off your balls.
They say you're supposed to spay and neuter your pets.
Exactly.
You seem to be having a bad dream, and I was worried and listening, Juubei. In your sleep, you were saying, Matajiro. Nani? How does she know these cats are demonic, satanic, hellish cats, as Van Whitman in chat? Because Juubei is trying to make sure all humans know. To think I was having a nightmare and talking in my sleep like a child.
Wow, you're sobbing and mumbling in human language.
Human language. But I feel like the inhuman language is probably pretty important and got lost, but the wow, you're sobbing and mumbling is not.
Well, yeah, I guess human language is in there, kind of.
I still have a long way to go in my training. I think I still have a lot to learn is a better translation here.
I think you need to not sleep where people are around.
Well, so that, I think you kind of missed that bit of the plot that, Juubei got us this accommodation, and it was supposed to be that there were no humans around. But then the house immediately next to it got rented the day after we arrived.
Yeah.
Who is Matajiro? Isn't it more scary that a cat mumbles like some demonic, evil, growling goat rather than normal language? Asked Van Whitman in
rather
chat.
Than just human language.
Spoken like Ichizo. There's no point in talking to others about the matter of Matajiro, because that would let you, the player, know what the hell is going on, and we just want to keep that away from you.
We'll introduce it when the time comes. We're just hinting at it now.
We'll introduce it on our terms. I remained silent and lay down on the straw bed, having already woken up and not needing sleep now.
Yeah, but you're a cat, so...
True. Noticing me, Ume starts walking over. Matajiro and Juubei's old sensei that is probably teaching the dojo Juubei is supposed to be the master of. Oh, that was, okay, his name was Matajiro. Okay. How many jokes about the musical cats have been made thus far? I just don't want to retread old ground, as Kyle in chat. Nobody knows the I have no memories of the musical cats. Hey!
Oh, is that the cat? Is that cat kiss asses?
Matajiro is probably Juubei's brother. Not anymore. Not really. It's not I'm not being kept or anything. It's not like I'm keeping him as a pet or anything, except for getting it exactly backwards.
What was its name again?
What's she gonna call me?
Korosa!
It is very funny for her to confuse the name of the cat with the name of her father.
Yeah.
We had a good conversation. What is the
baby,
Drawfee statement?
me.
This stream is not free of Cats 2019.
Yes, exactly.
There's no. I have nothing to do for a week.
I mean, before that, you had nothing to do beyond a week. So
yeah, fair enough.
Congratulations.
I'm gonna go here and harass the guy who we were planning on seeing his death. When I entered the Donburiya, Kermit was just tidying up the shop. Wonder if the story kinda is a nod to a samurai that took his brother's kid because he killed his brother and raised her in Edo. Ask fan women in chat. But we haven't raised anyone.
I assume that's a well-known story. I certainly don't know it.
Are you closing up the shop? Are you closing down the shop? Are you closing up the store? Are you closing down the store? Since he's planning on being killed in a week, yes.
Yes, regardless of the outcome of the duel, I won't be doing business here anymore.
Certainly not when you're dead.
He wants a drink of alcohol.
I won't be able to enjoy your fine sake anymore.
This is a rice
So
bowl
one
shop.
thing to point out is sake and alcohol are the same word in Japanese, so yeah.
I mean, another thing to point out is that cats shouldn't drink.
I mean, humans shouldn't drink, to be fair.
Actually, I've quite taken a liking to being the owner of this food stall that is...
I don't know, maybe it's a stall. I sort of thought it was an actual shop.
Just to be perfectly clear, I do drink. I'm just saying that alcohol is a poison.
In any case.
I don't. That makes me the better person.
Correct.
Well, I think that soon everything else will be resolved. I feel kind of at ease.
I am at ease with my coming death.
Exactly.
He has speed ran the stages of grief. He's already reached acceptance. It's only been a few hours.
Van Whitman's also a better person than me, so.
I don't drink I don't drink coffee either. I don't drink milk.
He also doesn't drink tea.
I don't drink tea.
After
But
all,
do you drink chocolate and juice?
I don't like hot beverages, so I don't like hot chocolate, and there isn't really a cold chocolate beverage.
Well, chocolate milk, but again,
I don't drink milk, yeah. I drink juice, but I more frequently drink soda, but diet, caffeine-free.
After all, I'll finally be freed from the days of living in fear of assassins once I've been
And from your life.
assassinated.
Yeah. Being assassinated does free you from the fear of assassins. Tea is
free from this
truly
mortal
vile.
coil.
I
love
see.
tea.
That might be true. That being said, iced tea, I'm not sure if I've ever had, like, because there's the very American, like, sweetened iced tea that is, I am told, it tastes not one iota like tea. I don't think I've ever actually tried it. Why did Rokuemon go out of his way to run a business as conspicuous as being a food stall owner? That's a good question. I mean, I guess he's pretty conspicuous because he's a green cat anyway.
And he didn't even change his name that much.
I feel
I'm
like
gonna call
I can
myself,
understand it
I was
now.
6-something before, I'll be 6-something now.
I was 6T, and now I'm 6th. So, very different. I silently drained the cup that was served. Oh, he did actually give us some booze. That's nice of him. Served to me, and then left the, quote, Donburi shop, end quote.
It does have it in quotes.
It does have quotes.
Yeah. Yaoiza will never join the tea side. I will always be on the tea side.
I mean, if tea didn't taste like bitter garbage, I might join the tea side.
The good news is it doesn't.
Just like pure bitterness in a glass.
I don't even like particularly bitter tea.
So all tea then.
Incorrect.
Okay, so green tea, while it has the bitterness to it, the prevailing flavor is like rotting grass. Delicious grass. Yeah. So I guess, in the same way that like a good curry has a bitter note to it, but it doesn't just taste bitter. It's the bitter note and the rotten grass that really.
If you're having tea that tastes like rotten grass,
then
I don't know
you're
what to tell
having
you.
green tea.
I don't even know what rotten grass would taste like.
Surely you have been near what do you call, like the place where you put the natural stuff so that it'll break, compost. Surely you've been near a compost.
Yeah, but I've never smelled it when it's rotten. I've smelled it when it was moist.
Tea is just soup. It is known, says Ben Whitman. I mean, I have argued that chicken broth is just chicken tea. It's just water steeped in chicken. Amid the human tools, Neomon's books and experimental equipment are casually placed. Oh, this is this message. They're not so much placed as strewn. Is beef broth cow tea? Exactly, Nettie, yes. Neomon, this again. Ow, it hurts. I hurt my back. Again. Good for you, Kyle. Unlike somebody else on this stream. Cats do sleep face down. Has nobody ever seen the cat loaf sleeping position? That is a very common way for cats to sleep. I did not mean to pass time. I guess I can give them some final useless training. No harm in that.
Just for funsies.
Van Whitman says, nah, my cats sleep like they own a mansion, which suggests to me like sprawled out. Cats sprawl a lot, but I don't usually think of them sleeping sprawled out.
They can sleep sprawled out. They just can sleep many different ways.
Yeah. He's at it again. Who's he? The money changer? On the beach at the back, Isao and Shikanosuke are practicing on them. It was they're at it again. They're truly terrible. They're going to be killed by Kermit. With the day of vengeance approaching, their practice is more serious than ever. That was so serious I had to drop my R's.
Yeah,
very
exactly.
Important. Oh, Sensei, you're here. Actually, wait, wrong voice. Oh, Sensei, you're here. This croissant is still on my head. You're really putting effort into your practice. Yes, I will definitely defeat Rokuemon and fulfill my duty. Okay, wait, it suddenly clicked. Which one's gonna die? Which one of these two is gonna die, and the other one is gonna kill Kermit?
The brother's gonna die, obviously.
Yeah, I think probably. I agree. The brother's probably gonna die, and she's gonna kill Kermit. Is that so? Sensei, could you please train with me one last time?
Honestly, though, since you worked them both up to Grandmaster, it probably actually depends on.
Oh, it definitely does, but I feel like the way it probably works, please, Sensei, is that if they are below some level, then their death is definite. If they're above some level, then they, as a group, wins. But I really doubt if it lets both of them live, because it would be more dramatic for one of them to die. So it probably chooses either the lower level one, or if they're the same, then it chooses, you know, some fixed. There's some fixed
shall
decision.
see.
Very well. Now let's stop already. Okay. The first game in a long time that I haven't given the protagonist this voice.
That's true, but you couldn't give the... Well, you could.
I can give anybody any voice I want to. This is the final This is the final countdown. Come at me with all you've got. Why is this the final practice? There's still like 6 days left.
I wonder if you didn't do this final practice, if that makes a difference.
Yes.
Or what if you kill one of them in this practice?
Ooh. Yes. What if I kill both of them in this practice?
Even better. Then Rokuemon gets to keep going. They are grandmasters.
They are grandmasters. They're very fast. They are fast kitty cats. Matt, it's really good that I have the cheat move, because if I didn't, there's not a chance in hell. Oh, she actually got me and did no damage. Okay, got her. I like how this is preparing them. They never win.
Yeah.
They're gonna feel some real confidence from this training. You suck.
To be fair, you do cheat with that scream move.
All right, that's enough for now. Let's hope that Kermit doesn't have that move, because he will fucking kill you. Thank you. I guess I wouldn't be shocked if I actually play them. Now get that damned croissant off your head. There's not much time left until the day of vengeance. Until then, make sure to rest your body more than practice. Good advice for once. Yes. No, I don't wanna. Took a long time to do the music change there for some reason. Yes. We had a good conversation. There's nobody here. Why, dear God, why? I don't know why I ever go to the clinic. There's nothing ever. Oh, like there was somebody there. No, what have I done? Screwed that up. Talk to Ganon. We can talk to Ganon for the first time in like forever. Oh, Tiny Chin Loser, are you feeling unwell? No, there's nothing wrong, but I'm bored. This is boring. You seem sleep deprived. I'm so full of cat juice. When it's time to rest, make sure to rest properly. I can read Japanese. Oh, that's where I was thinking of. This has never been anything yet. Imagine you're supposed to have a rapport with this guy, so if one of the kids are wounded, he's around and saves one of the kids, but since you don't have a rapport, they just end up dead. Suggest found weapon in chat. Good. I hope they die. Oh, I was thinking of here. Give me sashimi. Oh, you're not even here to give me sashimi, you piece of shit. In the garden of the residence, a young man can be seen wielding a sword. Again, it's always the same thing. Ha, ha. No, don't use that sword. That's a special sword. This greasy-skinned f***er has wasted so much time. Can I cut with just the sharp... Dude looks demented, says Van Woman in chat. Yeah, this is one of the, like, freakiest. Oh, you know what it is? He doesn't shave his head, so he's barely even Japanese. Not yet. It's still not enough. Hey. What a loser. This is boring. I hope he doesn't... Asterisk. I hope he doesn't stray from the path of swordsmanship. Asterisk. Show me anything. Show me nothing. It's too bad I don't know how to read the numbers greater than 3, but I guess it'll show 30 at the very least,
yes.
So I'll be able to recognize that.
I mean, I could tell you, but it's more fun for you not to know.
You can't deny the weird charm these limited graphics have, says Kyle in chat. I love the backgrounds in this game. I think the backgrounds are great. I think the foregrounds are slightly the most disturbing thing I've seen in my entire life. He's not even here. And I cannot accept the fact that when we're running around on the world map, we look like this, but when we're anywhere else, we look like a human.
You can't accept it, and yet there it is.
Not even gonna bother with this. He's just doing mantras. Not mantras, doing...
Sumatras.
Sumatras. Doing the island of Sumatra.
Pretty sure that's right.
Sounds about right to me. Oh, I should talk to Who's in What's It.
Who's and What's It?
Who's in What's It? Who's in What's It? Oh, he's not here. Never mind. Well, let's go to the gambling den then. Why not? You can open a bottle on that chin, though, says Kyle in chat, and yet it is not the mightiest chin. Sure, let's play Chohan. We've done this before, so I'm just gonna skip this. I have literally no clue what to click, when, or why.
The second one means half. The first one...
I think I just basically folded because I didn't know how to... I don't care.
Yeah.
Didn't you make a scene in the gambling den, asked Van Whitman? Yeah, it's been taken over by the local gang now.
I just realized the cat who I thought was named 6-half isn't. I get the two kanji mixed up. I don't remember what that other kanji means.
It means dumbass.
Like me.
I don't usually think of donkeys as, like, particularly dumber than any other animal. I don't know why they got the short end of that stick.
But in Britain, is it called dumb arse? I feel like it is, in which case it's clearly just talking about the anatomical feature.
Well, I don't know why donkeys got the short end of that stick either.
Well, because Americans heard the non-rhotic accent of the Brits and thought it was comparing the two. Probably.
Time for sleep. We slept until the second week of the next month. Oops. At least understand gambling better than my grandpa, suggests Kyle in chat. Well, I understand that the thing to do with gambling is not. Get out of it ASAP. If you find yourself gambling, cease. You can talk to this weirdo. What just happened to the sound?
Okay, so that...
Oh, it happened to all my sound.
I can hear you just fine. So, sorry, stream, but Yahweasel can't hear anything.
No. I can hear, but it's all scratchy.
Oh, wonderful.
Give me a moment. I do need to actually fix this.
I looked up that character that I thought was half in 6-half, and it's because then I remembered that it wasn't half. It turns out it's like common or low ranking, so it's like the 6th commoner or
half
6th
a
commoner
man
or something like that. Yeah. So like. So basically, he gave himself that name to try to fly under the radar, but still kept the 6, which doesn't seem super smart.
Kyle says, certain phrases actually came from the Old West. This must have been related to some phrase we were saying. Apparently, moolah, which is not spelled M-U-L-A, it's spelled M-O-O-L-A-H, but comes from Yava de las Mula, which means get off your mule. Genai is puffing on a pipe. Do I remember what voice I gave Genai? You are... Oh, okay, it's just gonna be the same. I almost remember your name, but I remember it incorrectly. You are that cat named Juubei, right?
Juubei.
It's Juubei.
It's Juubei.
All right, Juubei. Well, I have no plot for you here, so go away. We were talking about... Oh, yes, that relates to dumbass. Okay. Yes, Juubei. ... We had a good conversation.
Did we, though?
No. An emphatic no on that. It's nothing.
It's sake hour.
Yay! Time
It was
to get
earlier cow hour.
boozed. Let me guess, there's nothing ever here.
It's now after hour? It's now child hour. Oh, that makes sense because it's a new day. It's the basically the birth
It's
of
the
a new day.
newborn hour.
Uh-huh.
Happy hour, but it's so boring, says Nettie in chat.
Mhm.
But
It's a
all of
simple
life
kanji
is
that I don't
boring.
know.
That's life. You're bored and then you die. Oh, it's the 30th.
Yep. It is indeed the 30th.
Well, I can just like stand around here for a day.
Yes, you could absolutely do that.
Maybe I'll pass some time. The second one is like days, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
One day. I'm just gonna stand here for a
That
day.
is what that says. Now it's the first of the new
And
month.
it's time for dramatic
Yep.
music. It's gotten so late before I even realized it. Okay. It's just... The fact that it changed music must mean something. There is no one to be seen on the beach behind Ben 10 Suzaki. Have they already been killed? Did I miss it?
Was at midnight on this day.
When it comes to avenging a grudge, it's usually done openly in broad
There you go.
daylight.
Hint, hint.
Yeah, I'm too early.
This hour.
There's no point in being here at this time, which is that hour.
Now it's the 5th hour. Now it's something else.
And then I immediately go back
Yep.
in, because of course now it's day.
Yep.
Meet up at high noon, suggests Kyle. On the beach behind the Ben 10 shrine. Something about it being a Ben 10 shrine is just very funny to me. Isora was already confirmed. Wow, we got here
Yep.
too early and now we're too
Yep.
late. Time-based puzzles, famously never frustrating in video games, suggests Humstiv in chat. I'm sure this was a situation where we would have been like, wait, I need to go to that place, and just automatically forced us here. While Kermit stood calmly, Isoe and the... Okay, wait. I keep saying Isoe, but this must just be the long O, right? It must just be transliterating long O in a weird way.
Yeah, I think so, because it's been consistent with that before. It does
Yeah.
look like it has the correct capture this time, so... I
Isoe
would
and
just
the
assume
others,
Isoe.
and the others, all of the others were desperately pointing their swords at him. Well, time to watch my proteges die.
Rokuemon.
Kermit.
Kermitmon.
Cutscene! That's not a
another
sword!
cutscene. That is a glaive. You got a glaive.
I'm a Glaven. The animation is so bad.
He doesn't sound very much like Kermit.
I think he sounds exactly like Kermit. Holy shit. He just sort of
She
let
just
her
ran him
stab
through. Oh, she didn't just run. Oh, he did just run him through. And he stabbed. Okay.
I've got a few. The text of the image is completely blank. There's nothing to transcribe.
Yeah.
That's gonna really do some interesting stuff to the translation. Yeah. The image is blank and contains no text to transcribe. What's the matter?
What's the matter? Aren't you going to come at me? Aren't you going to avenge your father's death?
There is no text visible.
Aren't you going to attack? Whoa!
So he did not put up a fight. It didn't matter that we trained him.
Yeah,
Trained
exactly.
them.
Well, maybe it could also be that he just didn't have time to react because you trained them so well.
Uh-huh. Slowly, Kermit collapsed onto the beach. How dramatic that in this game we get to see the death of Kermit the cat. At that moment, his eyes caught sight of me, and I felt like he gave a slight smile.
Yeah, because now he doesn't have to worry about being assassinated
when I
anymore.
killed him.
Yeah.
I'd be intimidated if someone started yelling, "There is no text to transcribe" at me in battle, says Houston in chat. Kermit, did you do it on purpose?
Looks like you were
I
right.
said.
Yeah.
Why did we train? That was pointless.
That was too easy. Are they all like this? I want to do more.
I'm gonna kill so many brothers. Did you see that? There is no honor in this victory.
Fathers.
He didn't even
Killer,
bother to fight. I have avenged my father by defeating Tomori no... What?
Father's enemy. Tomori no Kuemon. Oh, doorkeeper. That's a new one, yeah.
Well, no, it translated Tomori as doorkeeper before, but I'm confused by the fact that there's a no in the... is it a name? Is it a...
No means, it's a possessive particle. So, Tomori...
I know that. My point is, this is a translation. Why did it not bother to translate that?
Because that particle is often actually put into people's names.
Oh, I did not know that.
Even when it's translated.
This is all thanks to you, Sensei. Just occurred to me that if his surname means doorkeeper, then we should have been calling him Hodor all along.
Ah. Kermit the Hodor?
I've never even watched that series.
Me either, but I know
that
the
one thing. Did she just wash herself into the ocean? She dramatically
killed. Well, I think they're celebrating, and now they're trying to figure out why you're not celebrating with them, and it's
Sensei? Because there was no honor in this victory.
Exactly, because you are maybe regretting training them.
I'm regretting killing my brother. Nah, I never regret that. Leaving the two of them puzzled by my displeasure, I silently turned on my heel. That feels slightly rude. You're not even explaining anything. It's just I'm just gonna leave them thinking that they've disappointed me and just f*** off. At that moment, there was nothing I had to say to those siblings. They should have killed each other.
Ooh, dark.
The only true honor is in brother killing.
What are you judging them for? You cucked your brother and then killed him and his wife.
We're the good
guy. You have no moral high ground to stand on here.
We're the good guy. Well, that was fun.
Now go back and see if you can talk to them again.
I felt like I should explain myself. Oh, hello. Who else is out here? So, so-and-so, the doorkeeper, is, his title, or was, says Kyle in chat. No, I don't think it was his title. I think that it was his name. It's just a name that is a title, like Baker, or Butcher, or the common surname Candlestick Maker.
That's a reference to something.
The Butcher, the Baker, the Candlestick Maker.
No, I know that, but I feel like I've heard that joke before, but maybe it was from you, actually. I don't know.
Isai is standing there absent-mindedly. Oh, I see those children murdered someone. That's good.
It's not Hisai, though. It's
yeah,
Kyuhachi.
It's not getting the name very consistently. Kyuhachi.
Kore wa Juubei sensei.
Oh, Juubei.
Well, it's Juubei Sensei.
Why?
What's the matter? Did something happen? Well, I wonder what could have possibly happened between the last time we talked to him and now. It's a true mystery.
Those kids committed suicide because you left them wondering.
Yay!
We've killed so many more siblings.
You tripled your sibling killing.
No, it's all over now. My life. I can do whatever I want from here on out. Now that the children have murdered, they no longer need an adult in their life. Bye. Both of them can live on without me now. You two can live without me. It's easier for you two. You don't seem too cheerful for saying that. Is probably closer. You seem pretty weak considering that.
That's not closer.
Just a real rude thing to say to a guy. It's just, I was nostalgically reminiscing about the journey I've had with the two of them. Me standing nowhere near them and not ever talking to them. You training them and never talking to them beyond the training. Me watching and never being involved in any way. Now my real life is just
Exactly. I've wasted all my life.
I haven't killed any brothers. I've never cucked anyone.
So I'm going to die in shame.
Seeing Kyoachi's weak smile tells you that even with the success of avenging, a sense of fulfillment cannot be attained. That is just one, even after you've killed someone who is your enemy for ambiguous reasons. It's a dramatic statement about life. You can never, that hole in your heart, it can't be filled by murder.
By murder, exactly.
That's true. I also didn't fill the hole in my heart with murder.
But I did murder, so...
You two can live without me now that you have taken a life and seen the light fade from somebody's eyes, says Kyle in chat. Now you're adults. That's it's the bar mitzvah and bat mitzvah of this society. Yes. An empty feeling sweeps through my chest. I'm having a heart attack. Is there
that's the hole in your heart.
No, of course, yeah. Is there anything in the unseen future that will make my heart dance?
Maybe releasing a few more.
I predicted this.
Yeah.
Well, let's go back to the kids and see if they drowned themselves. Or eating them. It's behind Suzaki Ben 10.
There doesn't seem to be anybody here.
There doesn't seem to be anybody here. It's the sandy beach behind Suzaki Ben 10 Shrine. Thanks for telling me that same thing in two different ways.
Yep.
The vast sandy beach is separated by... Yeah, same thing it usually says.
Hey, the last one is 50...
It's going to be the money changer guy.
Oh.
Oh, no, never mind. It's
you saw, okay, yeah, that's what I thought so, yeah.
Okay. I may as well at least, maybe I can even explain to them why I just off after their dramatic victory.
That's...
What's that? Now they're fighting each other. Oh my gosh, she's gonna become a brother killer!
Yes!
Hey, over here!
Can you help us train? We have to kill another. We have to avenge another death.
Someone put this croissant on my head and I had to kill him. As I made my way behind Suzaki Ben 10, I caught the sight of Shikanosuke joyfully playing with the other children, all one of them.
But you killed somebody. How can you joyfully play with other children?
All joy comes from killing. You should know this.
Taken literally, it's ah ha ha ha. Rokuemon.
Kermit, that smile you showed in your final moments. What a weirdo. I'm bored.
That would be perfect.
Now I feel like I understand its meaning. He was so glad to be bringing joy to children because
kids,
he
exactly.
knows that the only way any cat person in this world can get joy is murder.
It's the circle of life.
Real Klingon society.
That's why he killed their father in the first place. To set up this whole thing in motion. To bring true joy to the children.
He was actually a child when he killed their father, and that was because their father had killed his father.
It is the circle of life.
The important thing is before you kill a family member, letting them have kids so that they can eventually avenge.
Correct, exactly.
Without calling out to Shikanosuke, I watched over him.
So, wait, does that mean Rokuemon has children and now they're going to come after Shikanosuke and Iso?
Yep. It's only a matter of time. They're babies right now, though. So they're kittens right now. So.
Yes.
Also, did anybody bury Kermit? Asked Kyle in chat. I like to think the waves took him.
Yeah, I was about to say he was washed out to sea. He had a sailor's funeral.
Well, I'm glad the kids are happy now that they did a killing.
Again? Or
now the money changer's here.
Or Yoshiyama. Kichiyama, whatever. This is Iso again.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
I spotted Isao sitting on the sandy beach.
It might be either one.
What's wrong? You weren't happy when we did a murder.
Juubei sensei.
Oh, Juubei. Oh, Master Juubei. I think that might be my standard female voice from now on. This is such a quiet place. Maybe this is my standard child female voice. It feels like a lie that we used to practice swordsmanship and had duels here. You only had one duel, and it wasn't really a duel. It was just a murder. That's true. We had a good conversation.
Hooray!
And now we had one chance to talk to the money changer. He's gone.
No. The last one is the money changer.
Oh, okay. So she's gone now.
Yes.
Interesting. Well, let's chat with the money changer that we've literally never had any reason to talk to. Yes, Onion Head. An onion-headed freak is wandering around the shrine grounds with bodyguards. We never get to see the bodyguards either.
That's true. Oh yeah, Juubei-san.
Oh, Juubei.
Wait, wrong guy.
Anyone who ever says "oh, Juubei," that's the only way you're allowed to say
that was oh yeah, not ah.
Well, it got translated as "oh." You can't even take a walk without bodyguards, huh? Pussy! Oh, well, I guess we're all pussies. Oops, just cleared that instead of translating. Indeed, there's nothing more terrifying in this world than a grudge. You
just found out firsthand.
Yeah, that was my father.
Yes, exactly.
That was my son.
That was my son. Now I'm going to get vengeance on those children.
A grudge, huh? The bodyguards stand behind him without even a hint of a smile. We had a good conversation.
You can talk to him again? Or you can talk to Iso again. Same thing.
What's wrong? Yeah, looks like the same conversation.
Oh, Juubei.
I just expected
the place is so quiet.
I just expected all joy in my life to come from murder, and now I've murdered and I just feel empty inside.
Exactly.
And the cats, even though every cat has had this experience of doing a murder and then feeling empty inside, they still just recommend more murder as the way to feel good about yourself.
Yeah, it's like parents saying, when I was a kid, we did it this way, so you guys should do it this way too.
Where this way is just straight up murder.
I mean, it's not that far from America.
Back in my day, mumble school shootings. Oh look, it's the same. Da 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 da. America's a shithole country. Da 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 da. It's garbage. I don't know why I did that to the tune of. I don't even remember what game show that is. I don't know
either. The game show is Wheel of Fortune, I think, but like the old Wheel of Fortune.
Here's a place I haven't been in a while. I mean, now that vengeance has been taken, there's truly nothing left to do in the game.
That was the one thing you were holding out any hope for.
Yeah. Every other game plot point is gone. There's nothing. There's nothing left for me.
Time to go fishing.
That the hole in my heart that was taken by vengeance is now it's gone, but it's not filled.